Hello everybody, Shockwave1709 back again with another Transformers toy review. Today we will be looking at the Studio Series number 51 Deluxe Class Dark of the Moon Soundwave. Now I found this figure at a GameStop. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to find them there. There was like two of them actually, and I went ahead and picked them up for $29.99. Though since I'm an Active Pro member, that price drop went down to $25.79, so it was a slight discount on the original price. It was a really lucky find though, as most Studio Series figures such as Soundwave are pretty hard to find and are pretty expensive too, so I'm lucky to have come across this figure. So go over to the box. We see the design for Soundwave and Laserbeak as depicted in Transformers Dark of the Moon. Then we get a side of Soundwave here, a full up close of his design. He's in the Deluxe class. Then we also get another side for Soundwave and Laserbeak depicted. Then on the back of the box, there's his alt mode, his robot mode, and he transforms in 19 steps. And the description, the small text, it reads, Soundwave and Laserbeak awaits orders from Megatron. Now with the box out the way, let's take a closer look at the Decepticon Communications Officer, Soundwave. So right off the bat, if we take a look at his head sculpt up close, you'll see that he is very menacing. You see he's got the red eyes, these jagged protrusions from his head, as well as his teeth. And the whole head is a rubber type of plastic. You see, when it comes to articulation, you can move it. It's on a ball joint, so you can move it left, right, somewhat up, and maybe down. Well, not really down. But yeah, he has articulation in the head since it's on a ball joint. It's likely that the head is plastic due to safety reasons. The overall body appearance, he has a really nice silver gray paint job to match with his movie appearance. Also, around the arms, as well as here, probably around the chest area, are where his sound speakers are supposed to be, though in the film they're like the color blue, though I wish that they incorporated that into this figure, but nonetheless the paint job and sculpt accurately matches his on-screen movie appearance. Now when it comes to kibble, we have these right here, these protrusions, as well as this backpack right here. This backpack pretty much speaks for itself, as there are no tabs to hold it in, though the joint is pretty stiff, so it won't flop anywhere, flop very easily like fish. You can try bending it, and from this standpoint, it actually doesn't look too bad. Now, in terms of articulation, like I said before, you can move the head, it's on a ball joint, but you can also move the arms like this. And his elbows you can bend. He also has a 90-degree rotation on there, and there is no wrist swivel. You can only bend. There's not much waist articulation. There's no waist articulation, but you can move the legs up and down, like up like this or down like this, as if he's about to give almost as if he's about to kick something. And overall, that's about it for Soundwave in terms of his robot mode. He also comes with an accessory, which is Laserbeak. So Laserbeak, up close. Camera's kind of blurry, but he's a non-transforming figure. His texture is mostly just soft plastic, and you can move the legs. Also, if you see this open gap right here, it's actually meant to be pegged onto this part of Soundwave's arm, so he's like perched onto his arm. So let me just get him on there. Ah, there we go. Oh, try that again. Okay, station there, and there we go. Yeah, now he's perched onto Soundwave's arm just like in the movie. So yeah, that's about it. Now for some size comparisons, I have the 2009 Deluxe Class Soundwave from Revenge of the Fallen, and if you can obviously tell the difference, they're both pretty much different in terms of appearance and coloration. Like, the 2009 Soundwave figure transforms into a Cybertronian satellite, and if you see the head sculpt, it's way different than this figure in terms of appearance. So he's got that little visor. He is obviously inspired by his Generation 1 counterpart in terms of appearance and coloration, as well as the fact that this Soundwave figure has way more kibble than this Soundwave figure. Like, these arm flaps, as well as these things in the back, supposed to be his, like the antennas, little butt flap. But if you scale these two from side to side, you'll see for a fact that they both, hold on, Soundwave figures kind of, the limbs are kind of wonky on this figure since it's pretty old, 2009. So as you can see, you can tell for a fact that they would be roughly, I would say, around the same height if you can scale the heads around the same height, since they're both deluxe class figures. But they scale really nicely, I would say. So yeah. Now let's compare Soundwave to another Decepticon that appeared in Dark of the Moon, which is the Studio Series Shockwave. So as you can see, Shockwave just looks bigger and dominates Soundwave. Though it's funny that we never really seen them on screen together. Like, the two actually in a shot together to, like, make the actual comparison. Like, in my head, I thought that Soundwave would maybe be, like, a little bit taller to scale. But, nonetheless, that's the size comparisons between the two. Alright, now we have Soundwave in his Mercedes-Benz Alt mode. And he looks really slick and clean in this alt mode, especially with the silver gray paint job. He has this clear plastic that helps shape the windows along with the front and back. There's the Mercedes-Benz logo embedded on to the grille. And as a word of caution, these two front pieces, when you're trying to transform him, they are prone to popping off very easily, but they're pretty easy to put back on. So just a little heads up if you're transforming him. But overall, it's a really nice alternate mode. Oh, and in terms of movement, you can move them around. The wheels they roll fairly well if there's enough clearance underneath. And here there's a small slot. So he could take Laserbeak and move his legs back like this. There's this little tab you can put in to the slot. And that. And peg it onto the slot. And it looks like Laserbeak is hitching a ride on Soundwave in his alt mode. So yeah, there we go. So, overall final thoughts, really good Studio Series figure, impressive mold for screen accuracy. The transformation it's actually pretty fun, though you just need to be wary about certain parts that might be prone to pop off, like these front panels right there. But they're pretty easy to pop back in again, but just be wary when transforming Soundwave. But overall, really awesome figure. And if you enjoyed this review, leave a like and feel free to sub to this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.